So I just acquired the Ricor K535 Cryogenic Cryocooler. A lot of you may be familiar with the STI Hybrid 98 Cryocooler. This is a more robust model with greater cooling. The STI, I believe, at maintaining a 77 degree Kelvin temperature, can extract about 5.7 watts. The Ricor, maintaining a 77 Kelvin cold end temperature, can extract 16 watts of heat. It can lift 16 watts, which is significantly more. It can even get down below 65. I've actually seen it reported to do 45 Kelvin under the right conditions. It does draw a little more power. The Ricor draws anywhere from 140 to 160 watts to maintain 77 Kelvin. Its maximum input power is about 240 watts. The STI Hybrid has a max of 150 watts and usually operates around 100. This should be interesting to see how fast this cools. So I built a little rig to move it up and down. It's about a little under 10 kilos, so about 20 something pounds. I'm going to, for this first test run, just use a small vacuum flask. I don't think I need to really insulate it much, but I do have it in some fiber, special ceramic fiber. It measures its cold end temperature with a probe wire attached here, but I also have mine, which I don't know how well the calibration is, but I am going to place this in here, like so. And then we're just going to lift this up. And now I've got, this is water cooled. I've got a little pump in my ice bath there. It connects to the back. It keeps it nice and chilled. It is controlled by this computer interface. I don't know how well that's coming across. I'm going to set my target temperature to 70 Kelvin. I don't think it's going to quite get there, but it should hopefully get under 77. And we'll see if we can liquefy the air and how fast it takes to get down to that temperature. So let's see what this does. Let's just set it to cool. And it's humming there. We're starting at 58 Fahrenheit on my thermometer. And the temperature here is about 296 Kelvin. And it's falling pretty rapidly already. down to 267 Kelvin. Skin temperature is 8 centigrade. It's running a little under 100 watts of power right now. So it's been 6 minutes and we're down to minus 60 Fahrenheit on my probe. I'm looking here. We're down to almost 100 Kelvin at the cold end. It's been 10 minutes and it's still cooling pretty rapidly. You can see my thermometer dropping a degree at a time. The cold end is currently at 77.8 Kelvin and it's still falling. It's dropping about 2 degrees at a time. The cold end is at 77.3 Kelvin. Just as a reference, liquid nitrogen liquefies at minus 321 Fahrenheit. Oxygen at minus 297. Liquid air is anywhere between minus 310 to minus 320, depending on the ratio. Initially, I'm going to get more oxygen liquefying, but as the cold end gets below 77, it should then start liquefying the entire mixture of air. So at 13 minutes, the cold end has gotten to 77 Kelvin. It's been 22 minutes. I'm down to minus 312. My cold end is at 76.5 Kelvin. So for my first run, at 40 minutes, we've gotten down to minus 312. And the cold end is at 76 Kelvin. So let's see what we've collected. And the skin temperature is 34 centigrade. The next time I run this, I'm going to use about 96% nitrogen that I'll generate from a membrane. And I'll have a fan going to keep the skin temperature lower, see if that helps at all. So let's turn this off. We've gotten we've actually collected quite a good amount. Not bad.